Like this.
Question.
Yeah.
Since you just said something, I'm gonna ask the question. Which one is worse? Drunk men or drunk women?
Drunk women. That's biased.
that
That's biased.
was my answer too,
Uh,
though.
drunk people, my mom,
They're telling the truth.
yeah, well, drunk people are, it depends on if they can handle their alcohol. Who can handle their alcohol better? You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But my mom, for real though, like, can you handle your alcohol? Because you could be
right.
drunk and not bother nobody, or you could be drunk and you could be sloppy drunk, need help, can't even take care of yourself. I think for anybody being drunk is unsafe, but a drunk woman is even more vulnerable because she's a woman, and being drunk and
Mm,
out, even with her friends, is just not a good look. I wouldn't want my woman to ever be super sloppy drunk. I don't think it's a good look. But also, some people get violent when they drunk, so that's not a good look. So I don't think I don't think drunk people in general are a good look. If you drink, do your thing, but be able to handle your alcohol, know your limits, and don't let nobody take you over your limit to where you get drunk. And my mom, she used to always say, people, a drunk, a liar, and a thief. You know what I mean? So she always be like, don't lie to me no matter what. And because, your mom will always have your back. She gonna believe
mm-hmm.
you first. If the school calls, she be like, my son didn't do that. So don't ever, she used to be like, don't lie to me, because then if I go out there going to war for you and I find out you lied, then I can't do that no more. And the last thing you want to do is lose the trust. This is one of the gems that my mom taught me as a parent. This is something that she did a good job with, which is branding that in my head. Don't lie to your parents, children, because they are the ones that's going to go to war for you. So whether it was wrong or right, you got to always be upfront with your parents, your pops, your mom. Keep it real with them, because then they know they can trust you, and they know when you say something, they can stand on it. And that has come into play many times in my life, to where, because my mom trusted me, it helped me. I remember I was in the BVs, and these fools, I ain't gonna say their name, kicked in this dude's door, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was nowhere around there. I was just sitting on the park. I was just sitting on the bench by the pool like this, chilling. And then dude, dad come out and was like, which one of y'all kicked in the door? And the dude pointed at me. I'm
Mm,
like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, he know he lying. I don't even know where the dude door at to this day. I never knew where he stayed, but he was in one of my classes at school.
mm,
And I guess he pointed at me because he was scared of these dudes. I guess they chase him every day, and they live in this complex. I don't even live in the BBs. But he seen me in his class, and I never bothered him or nothing. So I guess he pointed
which
to me like,
class was this? Because I'm sitting over there trying to think what dudes you talking. Never mind. We talk off camera.
we will talk about that later. But it was a little Caucasian cat, and his dad was a big cornbread fed dude. And he came at, you kicked my door, you chasing my son? I said, I don't know why your son said that, but I was nowhere around. I don't even know who
Mm,
y'all.
right.
But I guess he was scared of all them dudes. But long story short, the police came, and D was with me. The mom was with me. He like, where am I? I said, no, I'm not going around and do nothing. Police handcuffed me in front of my mom, took me to jail
Mm,
and everything, right? I'm skipping over a heck of a story, but anyway, I'll tell you
I
the
got
whole.
you.
And then, so months go by, and we moved. We ain't stay out there no more. We moved. But now they trying to send me to a boys ranch. They called a house. Like, your son got to report and go, he got to go to the ranch. For they saying I kicked in the door. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, I didn't do it. I don't even know what to do. I don't know why. They moved the next day, by the way. The little
Mm,
Caucasian kid who said that, the very next day, their whole house was moved. Because he must have told his dad he lied. I don't know.
mm,
But and again, I don't know where they live. Somebody told me they moved. But months go by, and they call for me to go turn myself in and do like 2 years at a ranch
mm.
over that. And I didn't do it. And I told my mom, and I didn't do it. But because I always kept it real with my mom. My mom's a gangster. You feel me? She ain't no punk, and she ain't raised no punk. My mom picked up the phone and said, my son ain't going nowhere. so y'all can stop calling here. Hung up the phone. Now I don't know if them people never came. They never came. I never went nowhere because I didn't. But if I'd have had a weak mom or a weak parent, or if I would have had distrust or distrustful relationship, my mom would have, you know what I mean? Or she was weak and been like, oh, well, I guess you got to go because they said so. Or, boy, I don't know. You've been out here doing. So my point to that story is youth, make sure y'all keep it real with your parents because it's true. Don't lie. It don't matter if you did wrong or right. Always keep it truthful with your parent because they the one that's go to bat for you. And you need that. You don't want to lose that.
Man, I've been telling my kids that since they was ankle high to a centipede, dog.
Play
But
this
here's the problem.
Play that for them
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Listen. These kids is hard headed as hell, and you can tell them till you blue in the face. Because the truth is,
sometimes when they hear from somebody else, even though it make you
I
mad,
know,
you're like, that's the
I
same
know,
thing I was telling this.
I know. Cause listen, I done told them already. Listen, man, don't lie to me because if they come, I gotta know. I gotta make sure our stories line up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have your back. I deal with it. We'll deal with it in house when that's done. But come to me and be honest with me. Problem is, these kids just like to lie. Like, why are y'all lying? Like,
For no reason.
it makes zero amount of sense. Y'all want to be gangsters when y'all live in suburbs. Y'all want to be rappers when y'all can't rap. Y'all want to be pants sagging down when y'all should be in church. I get the pants sagging thing. Y'all wearing skinny jeans and sagging. It makes no sense. You're sagging leggings. How that works. Then y'all come in here and y'all the gang, y'all walk around with backpacks like y'all got money. We couldn't wait to get our backpacks off. Man, take this shit. I don't want it no more. I don't know why they lied so much, but stop the lying.
Taking the front, you know what I'm saying?
And it's getting, the message is, your friends ain't really your friends because you're only gonna get a few good ones as you go through life. You're only gonna get a few good ones, and when you get them, you hold on to them. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with your family because at the end of the day, that's who you got. And not all family is family.
Not all family, no.
But that immediate, that circle that's in that house, that's you keep that. You be honest there. If you can't be honest nowhere else, you be honest there.
Yep.
Because this is where we got you at. Because when you step out these doors, the rest of the world don't love you like we do. Yeah. So be honest here. You know what I'm saying? But these kids, they want to go out here and they want to, oh, I'm a gangster. I can walk any street I want to. I got big gun. No face, no case. They do all this. Yeah. They do all this, and then your favorite rappers and them get up in the court and start pointing at they. Yeah, he did it. He did it. He did it. There's no honor amongst thieves. Don't be a thief because you ain't got to steal because we giving y'all everything y'all want these days. Y'all spoiled, y'all entitled, and really y'all ungrateful. And y'all lack the respect. And I'm not saying all kids, but a lot of them. And the thing is, y'all following the wrong people. Yeah. And y'all following the wrong individuals. Stop following everybody. Stop being followers and start being leaders. Indeed. Get with your OGs. Get with your fathers. If y'all got fathers, man, and a lot of y'all do, man, get with your fathers, man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna give you some game. You know what I'm saying? Get with your moms, because mom's always gonna sprinkle you in with something. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta start, God man, use your resources.
Game is a big thing. And one thing I could say about, I think when we grew up, that was important to us. I think this is something that's missing. You know what, Kacey? We need like some kind of bell or alert when the bulb go off. We just crack the code on something because we just cracked the code. People will always say, what's missing in these generations? I think growing up for us, being gamed up, having game was important at every age and every stage of your life. Even in the 70s, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up in the 70s, but in the 70s, having some game about yourself was important. And it went into the 80s and then into the 90s. We grew up in the 90s, you know what I mean? We were born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. And being game goofy was a problem. You know, not having common sense was a problem. So having some game about yourself and the people the music we listen to and the OGs we listen to and our parents, and our grandparents and our big cousins and all that. Like, it was about having some game. That was about yourself. Game means, by the way, it's an abbreviation, which means grown ass man education. Grown ass man education. That's game. So when a grown ass man is educating you on something real that you can utilize because they've been there and done it, or the best way for you to do it and get through it, you should be paying attention as a student and taking heed to the game. So my son, he listened to music sometime or he watched some stuff, and I'll be like, hey. And he don't like when I do this all the time, but I don't care. I'd be like, you know what they talking about? And I break it down. I give him the game. And sometimes he'd be like, oh, for real, I didn't even know that. But since I've been doing it so long, sometimes he'll be like, Dad, I don't care about all that. That don't even mean nothing to me. I don't care about the music. I don't care about that. And after he finished saying that, I say, I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway, because I know that I gave you the game. What I'm not going to do is not give you the game, because then I would be at fault. So even if you acting like you ain't listening, one thing I know is you listening. He heard me. I'm going to give you the game regardless. But I think that we respected the game and we wanted the game. We wanted that education that came from people older than us. And I think that's something that's missing right now, is that people got to understand having some game about yourself. That's a badge of honor. You know what I mean?
Man, see how you just popped your collar, man. If we pop our collar to them now, they don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, my son, he loves to say this phrase. I hate this phrase. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It is what it is. I like the show. I like when I say it. I hate when kids say it.
Oh.
My son was saying something to me one day, and he asked me, Dad, can I go to this place over there in Glenwood? I was like, nah, son, you know, little girl about your age just got shot and killed over there. He said, you know, people die every day. I said, nigga, you don't. And so he gonna tell me, shit, it is what it is. Fuck that mean. I hate that. That's what he loves. It is what it is. It is what it is. What is it? What it is? Because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a
yeah, whatever it is, I don't like it. It is what it is, or whatever it is, I don't like it. Or
I don't like
it. And I ain't supporting it. It is what it is, I don't like it.
Yeah, you're gonna make me punch you in the face. He's like that's the kind of that I hear that. That's like saying, what's up, nigga? That's what it's like. It is what it is. What's up, nigga? Who you talking to? I grab that nigga. Grab that nigga.
That's another thing. I
man.
don't let kids say what to me. A lot of these, especially in California, a lot of them, especially in California, of all ethnicities, you know, I'm in the suburbs now too, but even in the hoods, they be like, what? They say what? And so when they in my studio, it's my job to teach them. So if they say what to me, I say, what you mean what? I say, you know what mean where I'm from? What mean like what? What's up? Like you
That's
want
all
to
I
do something?
heard.
Like you want to fight? So I'll be like, I walk up on them. I'll be like, you want to fight me? They be like, nah, then don't say what to me, because that's what's gonna happen. Now, what you can say is, pardon me, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that again? Excuse me, one more time. But don't say what, and don't say what to your parents. But in the South, they, you know, they a little more room to say, ma'am, sir, even though they be bad as hell, they at least know to say that. But in California, they say what way too much for me, and that's a habit that I work on breaking.
Because no matter how you say it, it always comes out rude, in a rude with an undertone. What?
What? Well, first of
Yeah.
all, the real problem is they heard you anyway. They just want you to repeat yourself. They heard you. Because because after I say that and I say, you heard me anyway, what did I say? And they say, you said, yeah, so what we talking about?
Well, my mom used to say, if you say hun, you can hear. If you say hun, you can hear. You know, but man, that's where we at, man. You know, hey man. Good. Let me see if I got a joke of the day for you real quick. Hold on.
I don't know why he think we need these jokes. Nobody told me.
Listen. I can't even think of one right now. I had a good one too, man. Oh yeah, I
Say,
got one for you. I got one for you.
say this.
No, listen. Why should you stay away from a pig who knows karate? Because you might get a pork chop.
you.